Hello, and welcome to Pandering Hour. We're bringing it back. Deal with it. That scream always makes me laugh. I'm not endorsed by Jean. This is not a good idea. Don't do this. Never do this. Never, ever. This is way better. Data White is stupid. Where do I find the hose? For instance, one partner might play baby and put on a diaper. Ugh. Top 10 killer cucks. If you like putting stuff in your butt, that is your right. Put it in there. Put more in there. As much as it takes. And don't worry about straight or gay. It's not about that. It's about your own satisfaction. For you. For us, it's you're gay. But hello. Oops. Hello. And welcome to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin, and today we're talking about Uruguay. Hold on, sorry. How do you say that? Uruguay pronunciation. I pulled up a couple of videos and they said it this way.
Uruguay.
Now, hold on, not American. British.
Uruguay.
Wait. Spanish?
Uruguay.
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 Okay. That's how you pronounce the name.
Uruguay.
So let's get into it. Uruguay ranked number 57 on the Human Development Index at a 3.4 million is that, I believe, population-wise. Let me double check that. Yeah, 3.5 million. Let's get into it. So, country in South America. Let's look at this first. So, its location. I gotta say, it's kind of in a shitty location. Not to say that it's a shitty country, but like if you look at where all the business happens up here in the goddamn United States of America, like everything happens up here. And then the South American giant Brazil is way up there. And then, you got Mexico, like Latin America, all like everything is north of Uruguay. And you're closer to Africa. And not to say that nothing happens in Africa, but it's happening way slower. None of these countries are dominant except for this tiny one over here. But we're not going to talk about that one. We're not going to... No. Go listen to my Israel-Palestine podcast. Go listen to that, okay? And then Europe's way up here, and then China is way the fuck over here. Like, what is... You're close to Antarctica? And they're pretty close to the equator, too. So I would imagine it's pretty hot. What's the temperature in Uruguay? Temp in Uruguay. That's pretty cold. Is it winter for them right now? 10 degrees Celsius, which is... Okay. How hot is Uruguay in the summer? Very temperate. Okay. Sounds like a nice place. I could fuck with that. Something that's really fascinating me about Uruguay is all the pictures. Like, look at how nice it is. Cobblestone streets, like, it doesn't look dirty. It looks kind of beautiful. And they got seals, dude. I love the seals. It doesn't look... Okay, well, that looks pretty bad. That looks like a, that screams no AC to me. But I could honestly, if you're like, oh, look at the suburb along the coast of California, I'd be like, yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that old ass car, man. Like these pictures, it looks very, very beautiful. And check this out. If we go back, let's go back. Can I shrink this down, please? Dude, back the fuck up. Yeah, these pictures, these first couple pictures that popped up, like what an interesting looking place here. And isn't they're famous soccer players from here, right? That I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. I like that. What's that called? Uh, Uruguay fingers. Fingers of Punta de Este. I tried reaching out to people on Reddit, but it's all in Spanish and no one interacted with me. So there's that. Like it's surprisingly just like independent. On the sands of Brava Beach, more precisely in a spot called Parada 4, a giant hand made out of stone emerges from the core of the earth. Whose hand is it? Every summer, visitors to Punta de Este cannot help but wonder why a hand. Whose hand is that? What for? When? The hand, as it comes into popularity called, is a plastic work. Just put a big chunk of plastic on the beach. Kind of a bad idea. Since the summer of 1982, when the Chilean artist Mario Irazabal was invited to take part in the first international meeting of modern sculpture in the open air held in the city of Punta de Este. During the summer, the seafront turned into a kind of outdoor workshop where artists from various countries gathered and began to give shape to what they had in mind. Okay. Of course, graffiti. So maybe they're pretty advanced when like people are so rich that they have extra money to spray. Oh, that's tiny. Sorry, guys. When people have extra money to go and spray paint this bullshit. You know, like you can really tell. Like no one's doing graffiti in Africa. Not much graffiti is happening. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. So, what is the history? Because it looks really nice there, and it looks nicer than some of these other countries that are on there. Like it looks nicer than Barbados, Palau, uh, maybe not Romania, but like Russia. I would definitely say this looked better than Croatia, Bahrain. Um, it's just I'm pretty surprised when I see how I don't want to say advanced, but like not terrible these places look, especially because we're getting into the middle country. So it's gonna look not terrible, but not great. Like this place looks more like an advanced. Like this could be a much more significant country if it was in a better location, but it's just like way down in below the equator. Everything in the world is happening above the equator. It seems like. Okay. Now, there are a lot of videos to watch. So, I kind of want to get into the history and stuff like that. Brief history. And then we're going to jump into the videos. Put that away. So, this is from May 2022, 2024. Uruguay, country located in the southeastern coast of South America, is the second smallest country on the continent. Uruguay has been long overshadowed politically and economically by the adjacent Republic of Brazil and Argentina, with both of which it has many cultural and historical similarities. On the map surrounded by its neighbor, Uruguay seems tiny, writes contemporary Uruguayan historian and novelist Eduardo Galeano. But not really. We have 5 times more land than Holland, 5 times fewer inhabitants. We have more cultivable land than Japan, and population 40 times smaller. Ooh, so this place is going to be bustling and rich. This combination of open space and low population density has afforded Uruguay many opportunities for economic development. An independent country since 1828, with strong ties to the UK, France, Italy, Uruguay developed throughout much of the 20th century as one of Latin America's more progressive societies, notable for its political stability, advanced social legislation, and relatively large middle class. A period of repressive military rule, 1973 to 85, has cast a long shadow over national life. And like other countries in the region, Uruguay has been troubled by economic decline, factional struggles, and in decades since civilians' democratic rule was restored. Such adversities have called Uruguayans to immigrate to Europe and North America. As Galliano has remarked, we export our young. Oh, that's not good. Hmm. But why? Roman Catholic, hell yeah, non-denominational, agnostic, other Christian, other. I'm liking the place. I'm really liking it. Um, I'm having a lot of thoughts about this place. I'm gonna mute this video, but this is a 4K, just a walk around Gordelero, just a 4K walk around town. Casino. Like I'd be hard pressed to say that this isn't somewhere in California. It looks very nice. It just looks like any other city. Look, blonde lady with roots. Blonde lady with roots. There's something about that that's just like, yeah, these people are not so different than us. Look, she's got some thick women. You got some thick women. So people aren't starving. That's pretty good. You got casinos, you got shops, stores, outlets, young people on an iPhone. A lot of white people. I wasn't expecting that. I'm seeing a whole lot of whites. I like this. We should keep doing these walks. You know, coffee shops. What is that? Probably like a local center, some kind of bus stop or something. Angry looking dudes with thick eyebrows. I don't want. Ugh. Oh, this town sucks. I hate that. I know I used to be like that because I didn't like living in LA, but I that stuff really irritates me when they're like, "Oh, I hate this city. The city's fucking lame. Oh, I'm so much better than this place I'm from. God, I'm totally not a product of my environment. I'm different. I'm special." That's what that guy looked like. Las Focas. Magazines, porno. I see that. I see you got some porno up there. That looks like a nice restaurant. I can't wait to get into the food. I bet the South American food here is bomb. What do they got? What do they got? Yeah, a lot of families, guys with weird hair. Dude, when guys are fashionable, that's a successful country. When young guys are like, "Oh no, I'm different." When every guy doesn't have to be either a soldier or a farmer, your country's doing pretty good. Also, how arrogant am I? I'm like, this place isn't America, and they have like indoor plumbing? Whoa, that's crazy. But no, like all I'm saying is like this seems so. When I look at all these other countries, I'm waiting to see something that's distinctly Uruguayan. Like I want to see something that makes me go, "This guy is from Uruguay." I can totally tell. That's in English. The coffee point, yo. Oh, English. Coca-Cola. Old people. Guy looks like my dad. Gay people too. I don't know if that guy's gay, but I want to throw that out there. He's like, wait, don't film me. Oh, old ladies with big noses. They have those there. You see what I mean? At the coffee point at Scotia Bank. Sushi bar. They got sushi. I bet they have great food. They got young people. Yeah, more cool guys with the neck tattoo. What is that? What is that tattoo? Some people get the tattoo like right here, but not a lot of other tattoos. What is that? What's that about? Um, tattoos on the what is this called? Esophagus? Uruguay? No, that's not it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I said esophagus, right? Am I crazy? Why are they showing me? Yeah. Okay. I think Google's going to take me down a different direction. Also, yerba mate is big here. Like, see that's what I'm expecting to see. The human equivalent of like that car, where I'm like, I've never seen that kind of person before. I want one of them to have like, you know, an extra arm or like six fingers. But people are just people wherever you go. Oh, these stupid ass games. Ads, go away, be gone. Okay. People on dates. It's just like this country feels very advanced and mild. I'm not seeing a lot of people running on the street, like not a lot of exercise. They have Burger King. Yeah, it's just like a beautiful, beautiful place. Okay. Let's go. Where do I go from here? It seems very rich. Let's look at what it would take to go there, because I'm very interested in going here now. Excuse me. Montevideo? Yeah. How long of a flight? $1,000 for when? Few flights. In October? That's pretty cheap. I mean, $1,000 to fly straight down? And to consider that most international flights that I look up on this podcast are somewhere above $1,500. Very rarely am I seeing things like 1,000, 900, unless if it's like next week and during the winter in Russia. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap place to travel to, it seems like. Can we get it under 1,000? No. But it's still not much. Pretty consistent at 1,000. Okay. And then we go to Montevideo. Where are we staying in Montevideo? What do the hotels look like? You can tell a lot about a country by its hotels. Let's see it. So 44.4. Let's see the cheapest hotels. $30. $30? Oh, it's a hostel. I don't want to stay at a hostel. I'm talking a one room hotel for two. Hotel for two. I'm not staying in a fucking hostel. Are you out of your mind? Okay, $50 hotel. Was this $44 days in? Let's see it. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty regular. That's really not. Look at all this marble. It looks like corkboard. I'm not into that. But like, look. I'm just very interested in if I wanted to go here, how convenient, how nice is it? Because some places I look at, like if you want to go to Chad, Africa, that place is gonna be rough. They got gyms. This is very, I want to say Americanized, but it's Western. It seems very Western, which is probably due to its relation to Western countries like Europe, like the UK, France, etc. They got paninis. They got motherfucking paninis. They got a bar continental. They got continental breakfast at this place. You're telling me I can fly down there for $500 less and still get continental breakfast? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. That's wild. Okay. Now, if I wanted to stay at the nicest place, what's the nicest place? Is that it? This is the nicest place? Wait, go back, go back, go back, go back. What just happened? Take me back. Hotels. Most expensive hotels. $150? Oh, and it's on sale. I mean, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Oh, come on. Look at the. Oh my God. You're close to the big. What? You got, who is that? Napoleon? Who the fuck is that? Who is this? A fancy baby? I don't like when like, if someone did a portrait of me and they made me look like a fancy baby, I wouldn't like that. But look at all this. Oh my God. Look at the weird sink. I don't like a weird sink, but they got like sprays. You see in this? I like to try. I like luxury. I do. I like to be. I'm doing Trump hands. I like things to be nice. They got a gym with citrus water. Get the crazy juicy pump and then go to the beach. Oh, let's take a look at the gyms. That's another way you can judge a country is what their gyms look like. Gimnasio. Power gym. This place better be impressive. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What's going on here? Power gym. Oh, it's probably like an MMA gym. I don't know if they have MMA going on here. Oh no, they got some stuff. They got some stuff. It looks like a guy who watched Rocky once was like, "Soy Rocky, soy Rocky. It's gotta be my gym." Okay. Spartacus. Spartacus gym. Spartacus gym gimnasio. This is the gym. Come on, dude. That's not. What's this guy lifting? Let's see it. Let's see. What's this guy gonna lift? Let's see this shit. Let's get into this shit. I want to see it. How do I go full screen on a video? Nope. Come on.
Está grabando, vamos.
Oh my God.
Tano, palmite lo limpia.
Wait.
Tano, palmite lo limpia, Tano.
One, two. It's blurry. I can't really see. That's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates.
Lo limpia esto.
6 plates.
¿Un desastre llevó? No, el canario tira. Tira como loco el canario.
Está fuerte, pero el ejercicio mal ejecutado.
No,
Yeah,
Tano.
Está muy fuerte, ¿no?
Tiene que darle para adelante, Tano, no para
Sí,
atrás.
no hay para adelante, está salado fuerte.
Palmite lo limpia va a ser el hombre.
Sí, divino.
Mirá los caños que tiene.
Impresionante.
Esto llega bien a fin de año.
Is he pulling 225 there? Oh, actually, that's not. Well, with one arm. With one arm is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty strong. I was watching the Sam. Let's pull up the Sam Sulek video. Now that we're talking about working out, we're gonna talk about Sam Sulek, okay? I'm sorry, I like to lift weights, okay? I'm trying to get stupid, juicy, and jacked, all right? You guys aren't gonna be making fun of me when I'm stupid, juicy, and jacked, okay? I'm like this close to doing steroids. I would love. I don't give a fuck about my hairline, dude. I'll get so just elite juicy. I don't care. High rep squat compilation. What was the thing I was looking at? High rep. What was I watching? Like, look at this guy, man. Play the video. What's going on? Where was it? Oh, this. Look at this, dude. How much is this?
Oh my goodness. I lost mental focus on that last rep. That's why I only did.
Where is the video I was watching? You know what? It doesn't matter, but this is still. Oh, it was a fail compilation. Sam Sulek fail comp. Ooh, can't play that. Okay, so he did something like 15 sets of this, and he's doing it for what? What is that? 4 plates, 315? That's not that much. I mean, it's. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot. 315 is a lot. No, wait, no, 4 times 8, 45 times 8. That's 3, 6. Oh no, he's doing. Oh, did I just say that was 315? Am I retarded? Sorry. A lot of people have been saying that word around me, and I said it. 315. Am I stupid? That's so stupid. I'm sorry. 4 times. It's actually times 9. What? Oh. Was I close? 45 times 8. Oh yeah, because three plates. 45 times 7 is 315. So just add another 90 on top of that is 405. Am I crazy? 45 times 7 is 315. Yeah. 45 times 9 is 405. So how many times is he lifting 405? He's doing a lot, and he's doing very, very strict. I used to be a personal trainer, so this is very interesting to me. The way he's doing these reps are so perfect on top of it. Oh. Was this the video? Like, this is crazy hard. Like, just doing this with a plate is pretty difficult.
Thank you. I'm not dying, but I appreciate that.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to find that that video. Whew. Okay. But yeah, he squashes these old dudes. Spartacus. Spartacus. Very like old, like 80s style gym places. Because if I lived here, where's like a American Fitness? I want to see what are you trying to say, man? What do you mean American Fitness? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Americans here, huh? What's the sentiment? All right, these guys are not bad. I gotta say, these people are not. They're not in shape. Look at all these gyms. There was I can't remember which country it was. It might have been Croatia, where I looked at their gym and it was like sad. Like the weights only went to 40 pounds. It's like, what are you guys doing? But this is by the coast, so I imagine people care a lot more about how they look here. And then, ooh, it's time for the food. I do want to watch. I found a lot of really interesting videos, but I want to get into the food. I feel excited for the food. Food. Must eats. Let's take a look at this.
Trains.
Come on,
Trains that use the power.
Hey there, fellow hungry travelers.
Oh, there's another video that I picked out of this guy's channel.
Mark here with Walter. So today we're in Colonia, Uruguay, and today it's a sandwich. Okay, you think, well, sandwich? What's so special about a sandwich? Well, these sandwiches are amazing. So you have bread, and then it's got a piece of steak in there. Oh my God!
Holy shit! How many birds are out there, man?
Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and then there's ham and cheese like melted
There's like a million birds there.
together, and then see the birds are going crazy because the next part is then there's an egg on top, and then the bread. Oh my God, it is fantastic. You definitely want to have that when you're here.
I'm gonna kill those birds. I hate. Listen. I love animals. I love animals. I would shoot a bird in the face. I really would. Just if it's gonna squawk at me, it'd be like a barking dog. But even barking dogs. I don't value life.
Say you're watching your carbs, so you don't want the bread. Well, you can get chivito al plato, which is basically all the meat stuff, and then it's on top of kind of potatoes instead. But that is one thing you have to have when you come here. That's one thing is.
They take off the bread and put it on potatoes. They're like, oh, low carb? How about potato? Okay.
Uruguayan beef. Oh my God, the steaks here. Beef de chorizo is fantastic. Lomo, like tenderloin. Oh my God, it's so good. See, they're happy now that I'm talking about not bird food,
with
okay?
the balls,
but the
man?
thing
Tell
is
me about the
also
balls.
if you want to have, asada with chicken, and they're going to the stores to refill up their
my
hot
bad.
water, and you're like, why are all these people getting all this hot water? It's because they're pouring into these little gourds, these little cups with silver straws coming out of it. And the thing is, yerba mate it's like leafy kind of stuff. You put it in there, pack it down, and then you pour hot water on it. And
This would be a good time to discuss the benefits of yerba mate. Benefits and taste of yerba. Yerba? Hey, Dr. Humor. Yeah, okay. We'll hear from that guy.
travelers, Mark.
Sorry, wrong video. I lost my video. Oh, it's here. I'm stupid.
So it seeps into the water, seeps into the leaves and stuff like that. You stay in the circle of who's drinking which one. And
You know, the food's really disappointing me. I don't want to feel disappointed, but this food, like, if you told me you got this somewhere in, like, Kansas, I'd believe it.
make sure you know who the person is that pours, because not everyone gets to pour. Sometimes it's the person whose gourd it is. I mean, there's all these things here, but you want to have it because it really is kind of a traditional thing to have when you are here. And the thing is, you might not see it at the restaurant, so you might
They're by the coast, so the birds, I don't think it's going to be like that everywhere.
need to pick something up on your own. You got to have the heads up for that one. Now, that's really good. I know your Argentine wine and Chilean wine, because the reds with the meat, oh my God, it's just like milk and sugar and stuff like that.
What?
But it's so much better. It's so much more than just saying clean. The best thing is it's a cookie, and
I don't trust this guy anymore. I don't trust this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm not into it. Live in Uruguay for $500 a month. That's not bad. Let's get into the benefits of yerba mate, and then we'll come back to the food.
Shown to be neuroprotective specifically for dopaminergic neurons. Now, I should mention this is just a couple of studies, so we don't want to conclude too much from these studies. More needs to be done. But they showed that in a model of damage to dopamine neurons, ingestion of yerba mate and some of the compounds within yerba mate can actually serve to preserve the survival of dopamine neurons in both the movement-related pathway and the motivation pathway. So perhaps you need that incentive in order to ingest yerba mate tea. Perhaps you don't need any incentive. In my case, I don't need any incentive.
That's a good one. I drank yerba mate for 12 months. Let's hear it. I want to see.
So I've been drinking yerba mate for a year now, coming up to a year, pretty much a year if you round up. This video I'm going to tell you
So British. So big up man's yerb.
my experience throughout the whole time. So first thing first, I want to
Ain't no big thing. Just be having that yerba mate for a
break
whole
things
year,
down with
man.
the first month. So my first 30 days of yerba mate, like I said in the video, I was doing my exams. I was in the middle of my exams.
At a what do they call school over in the UK? At university.
during summer. So I bought the mate, right? And then the first day of drinking it, I was kind of unused to the sour taste.
Sour.
Because if you're coming from a place where you drink a lot of, every drink these days, yeah, besides water, every drink that you have, there's just a lot of sugar in it. A lot of colorings, a lot of flavorings, a lot of unnatural products that go in it. What happens, your taste buds naturally adapt to those, right? So everything you drink is just hyper stimulated with whatever, right? My first time having the mate, it was very sour. The taste was very, very sour. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. And I kind of had a difficult time like having it. I can't lie to you, for the first few sips I tried. And then once the flavor kind of lightened a little bit, because at the beginning, the mate was very strong. The plant kind of like sucked the water in, and then as I sucked it back out, the flavor was very strong. After a few sips, after like my 10th sip, the flavor kind of got a little weaker. And then when the flavor got weaker, I kind of enjoyed it a bit more because the concentration was less. And as I enjoyed it a bit more, okay. And then after like 20 minutes of sipping it, right, and I could kind of feel the effects a little bit. I was more focused as I was doing work. A lot of mental work, a lot of it was exam.
I should get some of that. I have access to hot water at work. That would be a good idea.
So it requires a lot of mental focus as well as mental discipline, as well as energy. And I felt all of those things within literally 20 minutes of drinking it. But that was my experience. That was like my first time experience. And then throughout the month, I realized that I kind of developed this kind of neediness for it. I kind of developed this every time I wake up in the morning, I need it. You understand? It literally replaced my coffee. So I went a whole month with mate. Long story short, it literally transformed my productivity, my focus, my work rate, as well as physical performances as well. I realized I had a bit more stamina, whatever. So all in all, first month of yerba mate, nothing but positive experience, nothing but raving reviews. The only one thing I gotta say is that wants to get in shape. If you're someone that wants to lose a bit of weight, yerba mate you couldn't get a better drink than yerba mate. Furthermore, another thing that I realized with having 1 year of yerba mate, if you're someone that's socially awkward, if you're someone that's very quiet, if you're someone that doesn't really like speaking about anything to anyone, what mate does to you is mate raises a question, because it's so alien to people in the West. You've got a cup that looks like it was found underground, you've got plant in that cup, and then you're out here pouring water, and then you've got metal straw coming out, and then it's like leathery stuff. It's like alien to people here. And then what that naturally does is that raises questions. And then a lot of people are going to be asking you questions. The amount of times I've been asked, what is this? And to this day, I still don't know. I just say it's coffee. But that's a great way to start conversation, to be more social, to network with other people. So say if you're going to a networking event, I'd highly suggest you take...
I'm not into that. I don't think I want to... What are you drinking? None of your fucking business. I'm drinking coffee. Shut up. Leave me alone. But yeah, shout out Hassan. Wow. Great video. Shout out Hassan. Go give him a like and subscribe. Let's move on. Next thing. Oh, the food. Don't trust this guy. Food, and don't trust this guy with your food, okay? Oh, Anthony Bourdain. I know I can't play that, but street food, meat market, farmer's market, best beef in the world, huh? Okay, a lot of meat. I'm into that. This video I saw is just very interesting, and I'm not sure what it's about, but I want to see it.
Soy José Mujica.
They speak Spanish in Uruguay.
Campesino.
I worked in the fields
Para ganarme la vida.
as a farmer making a living
En la primera etapa de mi vida.
in the first part of my life.
Y después me dediqué
Then
a
I
luchar
dedicated
por
myself
cambiar
to the struggle for
y
change,
mejorar la vida de mi sociedad.
to improve life
Y
in
ahora estoy
society.
en una etapa de presidente.
And now I'm the president.
Y mañana, como cualquier hijo de vecino, será un montón de
And
gusanos.
tomorrow, just like everyone, I'll be a
Se va.
pile of worms and disappear.
Tuve algunos inconvenientes, varias
I had
heridas,
many setbacks, many injuries,
cuantos años de cárcel,
some years in prison.
en fin,
Anyway,
cosas de rutina en quien se mete a transformar el mundo.
What does he mean he's the president? Is this guy out of his mind? Nickname Pepe Mujica was president of Uruguay. Oh, up until 2015. Up until 2015. Okay.
Sigo vivo por milagro
Miraculously, I'm still here.
y por encima de todas las cosas,
And above all,
amo la vida.
I love life.
Quisiera llegar
I hope to present myself
al último viaje,
for the final journey.
como quien llega a un mostrador
Like someone who goes into a bar
y le pide al dueño del bar,
and says to the
"Sirva otra
bartender,
vuelta".
this round is on me. And freedom that way.
Como nosotros somos un país chico, el presidente no tiene
Uruguay
un
is a
avión
small country. We
presidencial.
don't have a presidential
Ellos nos
jet.
habían planteado mucho.
We don't especially care to have one.
Nosotros decidimos comprar en Francia un helicóptero muy caro.
From France, we decided to buy an expensive
Que tiene una
helicopter,
sala de cirugía.
a rescue
Una
helicopter
cantidad
with
de servicios
surgical
para ponerlo en el
facilities to
medio del
stand
país.
by in a
En
remote
lugar de
area
comprar un
instead of
avión
buying a
presidencial,
presidential jet.
compramos un
We got a
helicóptero porque eso va a
helicopter
servir
that would
instalado
be
en el medio
posted
del
in
país para
central
salvar la
Uruguay
vida
and to
a gente en
rescue
los
accident
accidentes y tener un
victims
servicio permanente
and
que
offer
pueda
ongoing
socorrer
emergency
rápido.
medical services.
Esta cosa tan simple,
It's so easy.
ver el dilema.
Do you see the
¿Compro un
dilemma?
avión presidencial o
A
compro un
presidential
helicóptero
jet
para salvar
or a
vidas?
rescue chopper?
Esa es la
It
constante.
always comes down to that.
Me parece que la sobriedad tiene que ver con estas cosas.
It seems to me to be a
Yo no
question
estoy
of sobriety.
planteando
I'm
volver
not
a la
suggesting we go back
caverna,
to living in
este,
caves or
tener que
straw
vivir,
huts.
abajo de techos de paja. No estoy planteando eso. No, no. No es eso.
That's not the idea.
Lo que estoy planteando
What I do recommend
darle la espalda al mundo
is that we
del
stop wasting
despilfarro,
resources
de los gastos
on useless
inútiles,
things,
y de las casas
on luxurious houses
impresionantes
that
que
require
necesitan después de 3, 4,
6
5,
servants to
menos
maintain.
un sirviente. ¿Para qué todo eso?
What good is all that?
¿Para qué?
What
No
good
se
is it?
precisa.
None of that is
Se
necessary.
puede vivir con
We
mucho
can
más
live
sobriedad
much more
y
modestly.
gastar los
We can
recursos
spend
que
our
se tengan en
resources on
cosas
things
que la sociedad
that are really important to
verdaderamente
everyone.
sí son importantes para el conjunto. Esto significa
That is the real
el
meaning
sentido
of democracy.
republicano de-
I just gotta say, I love this guy. I would totally vote for this guy. I mean, he's speaking some very sobering fact. It's not an emotion. He's creating an emotional reaction in me that's inspiring. It's so different from our politicians today, where Joe Biden and Donald Trump are inspiring very different emotions in me, particularly disappointment, mostly, anger, fear. There's no fear mongering here. He's just like, hey, we can make smarter decisions. That's amazing. I really like this guy.
de la vida, que se ha perdido en la política. Porque si fuera para tener
Because
cortes
if it
de
meant
reyes,
royal
señores
crowns,
feudales,
feudal barons,
y vasallos que
and
se
clowns
paran en el
blowing
puente
trumpets
para tocar corneta cuando el señor sale
when
de
the Lord
cacería,
rides out to
para
hunt,
todo eso,
if that was the idea,
seguíamos con el
we'd be in
mundo
ancient
antiguo. ¿Para qué
times.
hicimos
Why did we
revoluciones?
have revolutions?
En nombre de la
In the
igualdad
name
y
of
todo lo demás.
equality and
Y
the
ahora
rest.
uno se
All
asoma
of
a
these
alguna casa
presidential
provincial y más o
mansions
menos lo
are
mismo.
pretty much the same idea.
Cuando fui a Alemania me pusieron
In
25
Germany, they
motos
escorted me with
BMW
25
elegantes
BMW
y me
motorcycles.
dieron un
And they put me in a
Mercedes
Mercedes-Benz
que la puerta
with
pesaba
doors that
como
weighed
3000
3
kilos porque
tons.
era todo
Because
blindado.
of the
¿Para qué
armoring,
hizo todo
what
esto?
good is any of that?
¿Te cuenta?
It's a story.
Yo soy humilde y acepto lo
I'm
que
a
me
humble
pasa,
man.
¿no?
I take what comes.
Me-
I
no
manage with
cuando,
it,
pero
but
veo.
still.
Por lo menos tengo
What
que
must
decir
say,
lo que pienso.
what must say what I must say what I think.
No se puede decir
It's
que
not a
no hay
lack of
recursos.
resources.
No hay
It's a
gobernanza
lack of
política.
governance.
Los gobiernos estamos preocupados
Governments
en quién
are
va a
preoccupied
quedar
with
en la
winning the
próxima
next
elección,
election,
quién se sienta en el
with
sillón.
who's going to be the boss. Also, the governance of oneself is what he's advocating for. This guy and me have very similar philosophies. As I mentioned before, I have a coworker who I've talked a little bit of politics with them, and because he's very politically like I don't want to say educated, as in like he went to school for it, but he's keeping up with things. He thinks about like, hey, he knows all the dates of like, oh yeah, you vote. There's going to be a voting thing for this and this. The decisions from this vote passes on to this, passes on to this, passes on to that. You know, he reads articles, that kind of guy. And he was telling me that, the difference in our philosophies is I try and become a better individual. He wants to create better people. That we need to work together. We, as a whole, need to work more cohesively. And I think me and this guy think like we need to give room for the individual to prosper. We fight for power, and we forget people and world issues. The crisis is not environmental, it's political. Our civilization has reached a phase where we need a planetary consensus, and we are looking away from it. We are blinded by chauvinism and by the thirst for domination, especially the most powerful countries. They should be setting an example. It is shameful to think that for 25 years, since the Kyoto Accords, we are still dragging our feet to take basic measures. It is shameful. Man may very well be the only animal capable of self-destruction. That is the dilemma facing us. I only hope that I am wrong. Human nature is constructed in such a way that you end up learning much more from suffering from a life of from suffering than from a life of ease. That does not mean that I recommend a quest for suffering or anything like that. But this is what I want to make people understand. You can always pick yourself up again. It's always worth it starting from zero again. Once or 1,000 times, as long as you're still alive. That is the biggest lesson in life. In other words, you are not defeated until you give up the fight. You give up the fight by giving up the dream. Fighting, dreaming, being down on the ground, confronting reality. That is what gives meaning to existence, to the lives we lead. I'm going to stop there just because I have other things I want to get to. But holy shit, I love this guy. Now let's see what controversies he got into. Let's see what he did. I'm guessing maybe like cheating on his wife. Wait, what's his net worth? 1.8 billion? Former revolutionary and farmer. Okay. I kind of feel like I feel a certain kind of way. The world's poorest president. Okay. Huh. Let me see. In hindsight, what do Uruguayans think that Jose Mujica was a good president? Do I think that the world was going to end if he got elected? Yes. I was almost 17 at the time, and I thought he was going to be the worst president ever. Was he? No and yes. No, because he didn't put in place countrywide bad politics. He sincerely tried his best and came up with ideas he thought were going to make the country better. Yes, because some of them backfired. Guantanamo ex-prisoners, Syrians, and also because he wasn't strong managing money, so we are still sorting out through some debt. Not debt like presidents from the 90s left us, but it sure seems like partisans of those presidents believe so. Some bills that did pass: marriage equality, reproductive health, legal marijuana for legal residents, energetic diversification, windmills, solar panels, partaking in UNASUR. I don't know what that is. Union of South American Nations. Promoting the use of debit cards and paying daily expenses and collecting paychecks, the reduction of IVA, a 22% tax on almost all items and services by 4 points. The University of Work, UTEC, that features a college level for technical careers. Was he the poorest? Yeah, because he's a plain dude. Much old generations of Uruguayans chose to live like that. A humble home, humble means, humble expenses. He does have way more money than he needs since he has a farm that produces and sell. I really appreciate him for being the first one denoting salary to create a housing plan, but that poorest president got blown out of proportion. Okay. Corruption allegations in failed pet project of former President Mojica. A major corruption scandal is unfolding in Uruguay with a pet project from former President Jose Mujica, which he tried implementing during his mandate 2010-2015, but failed with accumulated losses of at least 300 million. And to make things even murkier, it has come to light that despite the project being considered inviable already in 2015, the managing staff continued to travel, dine, and party, spending money paying with the project's credit cards. That's not him. That's those fucking people. To defend him a little bit. In effect, last week, board members of the two largest Uruguayan government-owned companies, UTE and NCAP, went to court and lodged a complaint arguing that managers of Gas Sayago, a joint company that would receive, store, and distribute liquid natural gas in Uruguay, allegedly caused a very serious economic damage to the state, taking advantage of public funds, in which it could have been interrupted. The chairwoman of UTE, Silvia Emaldi, said that following the audit from PwC, she was obliged to make an official complaint in court. But this was after he left. People, not his people. Okay, this guy might be clean. But he used to be a rebel, he used to be a prisoner, and then he was the president. Okay. Okay. What a great president. I don't know who this new guy is, but he looks young enough to still get pussy, so I don't have any faith in him. Considering what the last guy said. Ooh, sorry. Just fixing my green screen. Okay. Let's get back into the food.
Okay, enough. May, and we're here in Montevideo, Uruguay. Some Uruguayan beef.
Wow.
That's why. The first appetizer is a grilled provolone cheese. Of course, when you heat cheese, what happens? It melts. So it's a lot of melting going on, which is delicious. And I have actually never tried to do I've had grilled cheese, of course, as a sandwich, but I've never grilled a cheese like this. So my first time trying it.
Who is that? There's that. Is that his daughter? I hope that's his daughter.
Okay, enough. I am the Chubby Gourmet, and we're here in Montevideo, Uruguay. House, and this is supposedly an excellent top steakhouse. A great place to sample some Uruguayan.
Doesn't say
I've
who
never
he's
grilled
with.
a cheese like this, so my first time trying it. but there's that char from the grilling and fresh basil leaves and tomato. Very tasty. No meat in here. The second appetizer is chorizo. As we had in our Spanish rice episode, I went through different types of chorizos that different Latin countries have. So this is Uruguayan chorizo with chimichurri, and it's very tasty, actually.
Good.
Perfect appetizers before we get our ribeye steaks. We are now going to eat our ribeyes. I've got to say, it is the leanest ribeye I ever ate in my life. Usually ribeye has some serious hardcore marbling, but we did check just to be certain that this was Uruguayan beef, which it is. The waiter seemed a little shocked when I asked him. He's like, of course. Wow, the leanest ribeye that I ever had. Now, I've never had Argentinian beef, so I can't make an honest comparison, but this is high quality ribeye. I honestly can say I've never seen ribeye this lean before, and I know meat. You can see he cooked it medium rare just like I asked him. That's why all the juices are flowing out like that. That's how you should always order steak, medium rare. The best way to enjoy it. It doesn't have as strong a beef flavor as Australian or American beef. Honestly.
I'm starting to think that that's his girlfriend.
I guess because it's so lean, you don't have that fat, which is where a lot of the flavor comes from. But it's still a delicious cut of beef. I've never seen a ribeye this lean.
Time out. I'm on his. I know. I'm sorry. This is really bothering me. I'm like, how the hell is that your girlfriend, man? Because he talks about going to the Philippines. Juliet Santana. It just something about that. There's like a little. It bothers me, and she's free to be with whoever she wants to be with. Okay, but there's just like a little. It's not like she's his co-host. I think they're together, and that's just a little gross because he looks like Harvey Weinstein. And I know he's not he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
It's first for me. I'll always be honest. I'll always tell you
I'm
like
sorry.
it is.
That's weird.
It's
weird. It's weird that I'm doing this. It's super weird that I'm like, I don't think these two should be together. Who am I? What if they make each other happy? Okay? What if they make each other happy? He looks like Harvey Weinstein now, though.
Marbling is the fat content because that's where the flavor comes from. But it's an
she
excellent
looks
quality cut of beef.
22
and
years
my
old.
friend Guga Foods, I'd love you to comment on this as well and get your opinion. From what you see here, what do you think of the Uruguayan beef? From what you can see, this is a ribeye. Love to hear from you.
It's so good. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
very, very good. And we'll be trying more at different steakhouses while we're here in Uruguay too, just to see.
All right, let's move on from the food. Actually, this looks promising. So they got sausage, dulce de leche, chivito. It's pretty mild. Their food's not that impressive to me, honestly. I would imagine that the quality is very good. Yeah, cheese and meat. Cheese and meat is not that interesting. Cheese and meat. Now, let's talk a little bit about since we're on this topic. Let's talk about Uruguayan women and Uruguayan men, okay? Let's see it. So, let me see if it's easy to spot a dude. Nah, you could have told me these guys are British. This guy looks British as hell. Man, those Germans really got all up in South America, huh? Look at these guys. Look at all these white dudes. South of the equator. Isn't that impressive? And then there's this poor old Mexican looking man. That could be my grandpa, honestly. He looks like the penguin. Okay, so white people, got it. White women, got it. Looking kind of mid. Just all right. Oh, what's it like dating? That's a good one.
Today's top.
But global seducer? What is this? What is this channel? Global seducer.
Today's top.
Get the hottest girls in the world that want you to fail.
Topic 15 female body language signs of attraction. Yes, today I want to share all kinds of amazing signs with you that a woman.
This makes me want to throw up. Global seducer? What the fuck? Women like meeting Jose. Oh, they like meeting the president.
Is dating Uruguayan women country. I found out about Jose Mujica's skin. And I thought, think about making an indirect than you might have thought. Uruguay has one.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust that guy one bit. I found the beautiful women in Uruguay. There was one about dating. All right.
Another vlog, and today we are of course starting off with my new habit, Yerby mate, I guess is what you call it. This is some of the best.
Yerby mate? Yerby mate. Yeah. I'll be drinking Yerby mate. He didn't talk like that. I'm sorry.
Stuff they made is legalized cocaine, I'm telling y'all. Today we're gonna do some more interaction because I seen you guys love those. I'm gonna go drop off my clothes at the washer, go to the mall, see if I can find some pre-workout. Check out a port market and then try a very...
Man looks good. He looks good.
To get started in data analytics,
he brought his clothes to a laundry
Google
person?
data analytics certificate.
Mañana, a esta hora, ¿está bien?
Mañana.
Sí, a esta hora. A las 11.
Sí, mismo.
Vale.
Tomorrow at 1.
Perfecto.
I speak a little Spanish.
Mi nombre? Austin.
Perfecto,
Sí.
¿le colgó?
Gracias.
She knows. She's like, I know you,
I
man.
asked her if she needed my name to wash the clothes, and she was kind of like, eh. You know, I was thinking, she's probably thinking, nigga, I'm not gonna forget you. It's not that many black people here.
I like
So,
this
know,
guy.
That's probably what she was thinking. So now we dropped off the clothes.
Yeah, if the black dude shows up and he's got bright green shirts, she's like, I know it's gonna be your clothes.
We still got the drink. This shit got me full
Little
of energy.
little
I could see
silver lining
I
racism
could
there.
see how movie stars
She's like, I thought I was about to get robbed when you walked in.
end up using cocaine. Not saying I would do it. I'm just saying. I just noticed.
Wait, what?
Forget you. There's not that many black people here. So, you know, that's probably what she was thinking. So now we dropped off the clothes. We still got the drink. This shit got me full of energy. I could see how movie stars end up using cocaine. Not saying I would do it. I'm just saying. I just noticed. Port, sí, direito.
O sea, bajas.
Yeah, look at this. This place looks nice. His apartment looked nice too.
It pretty much looks like they might be serving the same meat everywhere, so we're gonna try to just find one. Let's go look at a menu somewhere around.
3,600 pesos.
Ah, gracias. The one I picked up was like $70, so I gotta get a cheaper one.
$70?
Gracias.
$70? What the fuck?
Gracias. Hola. Buenos días. Zelda.
How much is that?
El Baños. There's nothing in this world that can stop me right now because of this stuff that I'm drinking. I'm telling you, you come to South America, you gotta try the Monte, whatever this stuff is called. It's the best thing I've had so far.
Yerba mate.
It's literally the best thing I've had right next to pussy. I'm not even bullshitting.
Right next to pussy. Yerba mate and pussy. I imagine that's 9. What is that? So we just had lunch. for 965 Uruguayan to USD. $25. Okay, so pretty expensive still. But this looks like a nice place, you know. It did look like he got a couple of things.
Los Baños.
Huge restaurant, huge. And it looks like there's a lot of waiters and staff.
Still, whenever people see me, they still walk up and speak Portuguese. But everybody says, "Oh, quit asking people." I'm telling you, it's more people than you think that know Portuguese in these countries next to it. Just like I think more people in Texas would know Spanish as opposed to you.
Yeah, I'm like, is this guy from Houston? I'm feeling Houston from this guy.
We're gonna walk back.
Maybe Austin, definitely somewhere in Texas. You
House
just said Texas, so.
And put this stuff up, and then I'm gonna head to a mall after this.
He feels like Houston, to be honest.
The meal was about $25, which is a lot more than I wanted to spend.
Runes loads a complete serving of fruits, veggies, adaptogens, vitamins, minerals.
But fuck these gummy bears.
Tired, but I don't want to take a nap yet, so I'm about to do some walking. I'm about to see if we can find a chick that looks like she goes to the gym, and I'm gonna ask her, you know, what's the best gym around here? Qual ginásio é melhor? I don't know what they wait. Maybe they're waiting on the bus or something. I don't know. La Cidade.
What does this guy do? Does he work? What's he doing out here, man? Ciao. You say ciao, huh? See what I mean? It looks very Western in this country.
Now we're at
tons of people using the bus. What the fuck?
Chicks in here too. And to ask some more people, you know, what's a good gym to go to? You know, I'm gonna do that afterwards. Hola. Tu sabe qual gimnasia é melhor em isso cuidado?
¿Qué es mejor que?
Ele fala português. Qual gimnasia? Sabe?
No te bien.
She doesn't know what she's saying. Gimnasio.
¿Querés usar el traductor?
Gimnasia.
El gimnasio.
Sí.
Ay, no.
Yeah! So validating that I speak Spanish. I'm half Mexican. Yeah! So validating.
Hay muchos lo que pasa. Hay uno acá enfrente que es muy lindo.
I would totally hang out with this dude.
No.
I'm following this guy on social media. This guy's dope.
Montevideo. Yeah. I got a piece of my audience. I'm gonna be like Floyd today. Floyd, if you watching this,
wait, what?
Around. But I got a piece of my y'all are getting for the rest of the day. I think. Because that is a lot. They down there laughing right now because they're wondering why I just walked up to her and asked her a random question about the gym, even though there's not one around. But I got a piece of my audience. I'm gonna be like Floyd today. Floyd, if you watching this, remember the talk we had yesterday on live.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about Floyd Mayweather. Where's this guy go? What's he doing?
Permission. Two team Achilles.
Sorry? Do you speak English?
Yeah.
I speak so. What do you need?
Eu falo português.
What do you need?
Tank top. Guys, she told me to go to H&M. Could have been doing. Goddamn. But I did it right. For too much. Two team. Y'all want to see some of the women?
His Spanish is fucking awful. Ace. Qual. Like, it's so brutal. It makes me feel very good about my Spanish. But this guy's dope. I like this guy. Subscribe. He did not find the beautiful women in Uruguay. Get out of here, man. You're lying. There are a couple of other things. Where do I want to go? I really like that guy. But should you move to Uruguay? I want to see this.
To make a really quick video about who Should or should
Her? This lady's got to be Australian or something. Did you hear the way she said who?
Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm sitting down to make a really quick video about who should or should not move to Uruguay.
I want to hear her speak Spanish.
It's so serious. I wasn't saying it's not a big deal, and it's really not a deal breaker. It's also not a deal breaker for me. The title of the video, which once again was not meant to be quite so serious. I wasn't saying I hate this,
Yerba
I
mate.
hate that. It's just
See the yerba mate?
Your slower paced, old school life. If you hate Amazon and like big businesses and you love going to really specific small stores to get all your individual things.
They had a mall. What are you talking about?
To the butchers, going to the bakery. People is a big 100% not the case, but especially when you don't change of pace thing. Like I know for me, it wasn't so much that I don't like supporting small businesses. That's 100% not the case, but especially when you don't own a car,
Don't
being able to
earn?
just go to one
Sorry, I'm gonna look something up on the
store or
side.
one shopping mall and do most of your shopping all in the one place. For example, going to a Target. That's really convenient. Is it the end of the world that they don't have Targets here? No, but it is something that I do miss sometimes.
Sorry. Blah blah blah. We gotta get that out of here. Let me see. I want to buy a house in Uruguay. I want it to be in... That's not where I want it.
Okay, now who should not move to Uruguay, or who will find it difficult here? If you're looking to find work here, but you don't speak fluent Spanish, you're going to find it very difficult. Not only do companies here like to prioritize giving jobs to locals, they really do require you to have very, very good Spanish. So if you are certified in Spanish, great, but again, keep in mind that it needs to be Argentinian or Uruguayan Spanish, because like the phrasings are going to be...
Holy shit, are you kidding me? Okay, so I went to this website to try and find some real estate in Uruguay. Look at this. Look at this, man. Loft style house. Kind of looks like the style of what that guy had. How many square feet is this? It's nice. It's beautiful, man. You seeing this? You seeing that? Okay. Oh, that's it. But it's in 1,400 square feet for $140,000. What is that? I'm gonna look this up in Google Maps and maybe I can figure out where. No, maps. Take me to maps. It's right in there. It's right. That's dude. Are you fucking kidding me? I could totally live in Uruguay. I could totally see myself living there. That's incredible. Okay, let's take a look. Let's shop around. Let's shop around. Okay, we're gonna shop around. All right. Let me see. With rent. No, I want to buy. I want to buy a house. House with great commercial opportunities. 2-bedroom house for sale and complex. I mean, a huge price increase up to 30,000, but I can actually, holy shit, I could get a loan for that. Like, I can't get a loan for that here in Portland, because there's the things I would be getting for it is nothing. House with PH, penthouse? House with penthouse, 5 bedrooms. That's, where is this? What neighborhood is this? Right on the fucking beach, my guy. Are you kidding me? Price reduction. They're like, please buy my house. Oh my god, look at how beautiful this house is. You got like a little Dude, hold on. So you come in, there's like a little eating room, living room, right? And then there's like this little living room social area. I like that. This little den with the fireplace. And then you got one bedroom, another living space, two bedrooms, the master bedroom, a fireplace. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That would be my workout space. Put like some covers up there, renovate it a little bit. Hell yeah, bro. 2,000 square feet, 5 bedroom, 3 bath for $300,000. Are you fucking kidding me? America's such a shithole, man. Sometimes America is just fucking shitty. And this is why. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about, man. Old port building, 3 floors to recycle. I could buy this whole building? This could be my fucking mansion, man. Oh, well, that looks fucking awful. My brother bought a house in Mexico, in some beach town. Dude, nice house near Woodland School. Wow. Just wow. And it seems pretty expensive to live there. Oh my God, you can get this huge ass mansion, 10,000 square foot lot. This is a mansion to me. This is a giant, beautiful house. Oh my God, this looks like my uncle's house in San Diego. Amazing country. Phenomenal. Beautiful place. No wonder they didn't want to talk to an American on Reddit. This country blew my mind. I fucking love this country. I might if things go sour, I need to flee the country, I'm going here. Do they have extradition to the United States? Does Uruguay extradite to the U.S.? Non-extradition. Yes, they do. Okay. So I'm not totally safe. I'm not planning on doing anything. But that's fucking cool. Oh my God. All right. I love this country. People love this country. It seems pretty friendly to expats. Love you guys. See you in the next one.